I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss.
Pacers were going to make the playoffs. It didn't end so well for you, brother.
If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool.
You fell asleep at the trade deadline when we had a trade to get Kyle Lowry out of here.
They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me, keep on running. Toes they gonna take them.
You want me to be out of hell?
I've been fan doing this.
I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I pay for the cost. I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I'm paying the cost. I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
I forgot we got producer today. All right, what's going on? Welcome to R2L. Hope y'all had a great evening. Hope you had a great holiday. We got some really good things to talk about today. As you can see, we got some guests on the show. We got the reigning MVP, J-Mo, on the show today. What's going on, J-Mo?
What's up, my brother? You know, it's always a pleasure to come on the show, talk some sports with the guys. You know, man, shout out to R2L. Let's get it popping.
Yes, sir. And then we have the NFL MVP, and also, you know, the CTC, Mr. CTC himself, Carl. You know, what's going on, Carl? How you doing, my guy?
Nothing, man. Got the Pop-Tart bowl on mute to my right. So if I'm looking off, you know, CCC, I got the college bowl game on. But y'all know I'm my hoodie like this. We mean business this Sunday. Normally when you see somebody wearing a hoodie like this, it's not good things coming. Bad things on the horizon.
It's usually a black hoodie, though. You know, kind of got a white hoodie. Kind of throws you up a little bit.
I thought he was Dolphins.
I thought it was cold in there.
I thought it was Kenny from South Park. What's going on here? Or Kenny Pickett. We don't know what's going on.
Oh, you know,
I mean, they killed Kenny Pickett.
Dang. You know, I thought maybe he was you know, trying to be a polar bear or something like that. You know, maybe something like that. I don't know. But you know, we also got my dummy bro Tomo, Mr. You Done Something himself. How's it going, Tomo?
Man, I'm doing good, man. You know, just trying to see what this Saturday gonna do for me, man. You know, this football team been letting me down all season, but we winning at the end of the day. That's what another team told me to say, right? As long as you winning right there, you can say it.
I get it.
Yep, that's true. Yep, you're winning. You know, I mean, I wish I could say, you know, we are winning, even though we, you know, just took a bad loss on Monday night. But it's all good. It's all good. You know, we got some really good. Wow, Joe. Wow.
Well, I'm glad you said it because I'm gonna say that's funny, Dave. You lost to the Ravens. I lost to the Dolphins. Look what's going on here. You spotted the setup.
Yep. I see what you're doing, Joe. You made sure you weren't on the show on purpose just so we could be on this. That's cool. That's fine.
He's pulling his best Sam Howell impression.
We are streaming live right now on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Make sure that you subscribe on YouTube, like, share, hit the notification button. So whenever we go live on R2L, it actually, you know, you get the notification. We actually have some new shows that have new networks of their own now. Dave's Doghouse has his own network. FFC has his own network now. It's on YouTube channel, and so does BWT. We have other ones falling in line right next to it. CTC more likely is going to have one as well. RBO in the red corner. So just be prepared for it because it's about to get real exciting for the network. I'm excited. I'm ready to turn up on Thursday. So let's turn up. Turn me up. And then other than that, make sure you enjoy yourself, comment, And Tomo, it's on you.
Man, so I know we got CTC's on here, and you know Saturday nights are normally for college football. I know some of the bowl games are still happening. What bowl games are happening on Saturday?
Good question. I don't know. Like off the top of my head, I don't know.
Cool. All right, cool. I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that, but I meant to put you
It's
on the
all
spot
good.
like that.
Hey, look, man, it's too many going on. I know we got the Pop-Tart Bowl going on. That's all I'm focused on right now.
But did you hear about what's going on Saturday in Dallas? It's the Tubi Bowl. You got the Cowboys and the Lions playing, man. You know what time it is, Carl? Last time these two teams played against each other, I think it was last season. And you know how that turned out. It started off a little rough for the Cowboys, but they found a way to win. Another time they was there, you know, there was a PI call that wasn't called. And then you know how that finished. So that's why I call it the Tubi Bowl, because you never know what to expect with these two teams. Bad acting, great plots. So we got to make some predictions right quick. So I'm going to start with you, J-Mo. Who you got winning this game?
Tubi Bowl. That's a good one, Tomo. I like that. Especially coming from you. Stop hating. Listen, as much as you know, Carl sounds like a hater right now on the Tubi Bowl. You might be happy with my pick, Carl. I'm gonna go with Detroit, man. First of all, you know, I want to see Detroit win. You know, I'm a big fan of teams who are sorry as I don't know what for a long time and then turning it around. Like I'm rooting for the teams that's sorry. You know, so they've been sorry for so long. They here, so I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? They one of the hottest teams in the league. They looking good. A lot of people would say that you know Dallas is undefeated coming off a loss, but you know they can't use that anymore. They just lost off a loss. A lot of people say that they're like that at home. You know, one of the best teams in the league, if not the best team in the league at home. I think Detroit is like one of the best teams in the league on primetime next year. I don't know what their record is. They got to be like 3-1, 2-0, 3-0, or something like that in primetime. So I think it just might be a shootout, man. It just might be a shootout. But I think I'm gonna go with Detroit in this one. Also, I know that the Monday night underdogs have been winning outright for the last couple of weeks. So keep that streak up, Detroit. I'm here for it.
So when you call,
Why we gotta do that? Why we had to do that? Why we had to emphasize trash for so long? Why we had to do that, bro? We ain't had to do this. I'm telling my mother on you, bro.
I apologize.
But hey, man, y'all know where I'm going. I'm going with Detroit. Y'all know it, man. I've been in the chats. Detroit's biggest supporter, not fan for Tomo. Detroit's biggest supporter. You know, y'all know my mother is a Lions fan. So, hey, Mars, she know that the NFC North shirt is on the way. I ordered it yesterday for her. So, yeah, man, I'm going with Detroit. Now, here's why. I understand the Cowboys at home, great. Put up a lot of points. But they can't stop the run. And what does one thing that Detroit do very well? They run the ball. Jahmyr Gibbs, you get him in open space, he's making guys look silly. David Montgomery, strong runner between the tackles, can get you touchdowns in the goal line. Now, they can use the run to set up an Amon-Ra St. Brown, a Sam Laporta, a Josh Reynolds, Khalif Raymond in the slot, getting them the ball in open space as well. I get everything about Dallas at home, but Detroit only struggled for real in that stretch with divisional opponents in the NFC North. They lost to the Packers and they lost to the Bears. Other than that, they look pretty good against the other teams. So give me Detroit.
You said in the NFC, right?
No, divisional, like the NFC North.
That's the only team they struggle with?
In this recent stretch.
Oh, because I was going to say they didn't struggle with the Ravens. That was a whooping.
We're not in the NFC.
Okay.
But that was like weeks ago. Look, I bet my cousin on that game. When it comes to the Ravens Lions, I know where I'm rocking. I don't care about none of that about my dudes.
All right, so I just want to make sure you keep that same sentimental energy, man. Dave, who you got winning?
I hear everything both of y'all just saying, but I'm going with the Cowboys. Cowboys is just a different team at home. They haven't lost at home all year. They almost lost to the Seahawks, but they ended up holding that game out. But they just don't lose at home. Now, that's not to say that the Lions are a bad team, but the Lions have shown that they can get blown out. I mean, it was the Ravens, of course. But, I mean, the Cowboys, that's just what they do at home. They just about blow teams out. The game against the Seahawks was the only anomaly. Every other game, they blew every team out. Now all those teams were not, winning teams, but one of those teams were the Eagles, and they did blow them out at home. It was 33-13 or something like that. So I'm not expecting the blowout, but I'm expecting the Cowboys to be able to pull it out at home. Dak just plays better at home. The defense plays better at home. Micah seems to, know what to do at home. He sometimes he doesn't show up on prime time, but he does in the fourth quarter sometimes. So I'm expecting the Cowboys to win this game. I wouldn't be surprised if Detroit wins because Detroit is that good of a team with Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, along with Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jameson Williams. They have a really good team. I think C.J. Gardner-Johnson might be coming back really soon. So this team is going to be dangerous. But just right now, I'm just going to go with the Cowboys.
Yeah, there's a lot on the line. And, Dave, I like how you said that about the almost because, Brandy said almost doesn't count. It's Jimmy Johnson's Ring of Honor, man. He getting inducted into the Ring of Honor. Cowboys will find a way to lose this game. That's the old Cowboys. But for me, I think they're going to win it because, again, it's at home. The Lions can run the football. They're what? They got the third or fifth rushing offense? I think they're third. They ranked number 3. So all the games where the Cowboys have lost when they were on the road were against teams that were top 10 in rushing. But again, it's at home. So one thing about the Cowboys is they can score. They can make you turn the ball over. Who's that quarterback with the Lions? Jared Goff. If you can get to Jared Goff, you can make something happen. Now, again, Dan Campbell is also known to make some risky calls when things are supposed to swing in his direction. Look at the Thanksgiving game with the Packers. He had a chance to come back, fake punt. Look what happens. Now the avalanche has begun. So, from me to you, Carl, I know it's going to be so cold in the D, but we ain't talking about Detroit. It's going to be so cold in Dallas when y'all got to get back on that plane and you got to call your moms and be like, Mom, I got a good Tubi movie for you to ease your pain because Dallas going to blow y'all boys out. It's going to be like 30-some points up there. It's going to get ugly. That's all I'm saying.
Stop the cap.
Thank you, Joe.
He should know. Look what happened to Sam Howell. Record-breaking pick 6.
Sam Howell and Jared Goff. Come on, bro. Different quarterbacks.
Hey, is
one
Goff
guy
better than Hurts?
benched, and one guy is 11-4.
He's a Hall of Famer at some point. Remember they said that. But it's Goff. See, we're not doing that. But yeah, is Goff better than Hurts?
No.
I wouldn't say that, but I mean, if y'all remember one of the debates I had when Hurts got his MVP, not MVP, his All Pro, his numbers was real similar to Jared Goff.
I remember.
And something about that team, bro. When they're at home, they can find a way to stop the run. It's weird. I don't know the difference between being away and being at home. This team shows it. So again, your team trying to get the number 2 seed. Dallas is also trying to still win the division. It's a lot that's going to be on the line, but I just see it that 2 or 3 turnovers, the avalanche is coming, man. Now, if I'm wrong, I ain't coming back on the show to tell y'all I'm wrong because this was 2023, 2024, a whole new year. Holla at me then. Clean slate.
Yeah. Dallas need to win more for sure, though.
They do.
For sure. 3 losses in a row is not good at any point in the season.
And in the chats, if you get this loss here, you can't hold that 3-game losing streak over the Eagles' head no more.
Oof, I can because we beat them.
No, you can't.
We were the team that helped them get the 3 games.
I mean, that's true, but you still would have a 3-game losing streak.
That's true, but the difference with me and the other Cowboy fans that they going to smack at, see, I can try to swing it. I don't know about the rest of my Cowboy fans. You know what I mean? This is a little ugly. They kind of dug a ditch for themselves.
Hey, can we pull up that Kevin comment?
That's how you know they about to lose.
Come on, man.
Aiden Hutchinson will have a better game than Micah. That comment?
Yeah.
That's it. Feel? Kevin just stamped it for you right there. That's how you know. Anytime Kevo watch start ticking.
Oh, so you think my man just cursed this? Oh,
I'm just saying.
Come on, kid.
That the Commanders could possibly win that game. What happened to the Commanders? I'm just saying. Every time Kev say something, man, it go left.
That's true.
Well, I mean,
and Joe, yes, I saw the comment Micah said about Purdy. I'll address that another time.
Yeah, we'll get into that when we get into our "You're Done, Son" segment. But I mean, we all got our picks here: 2 Cowboys, 2 Lions. But it ain't about us right now. The real matchup is in the AFC. You know, the Boss Bird versus the Boss Dolphin. Oh, I don't know if they call y'all the Boss Dolphin. I mean, they calling you fish sticks in the chat. Saying They got dead Dolphin pitches popping up. There you go. Look, say you're sizzling. They coming off of beating one of the best teams in the NFC. Now they saying they're the best team in the NFL.
Not just NFC.
I mean, now y'all the best team in the NFC. NFL, you can't say that too much. You got 4 reasons why you can't say that.
Yeah, I'm just saying we're still one of the best teams in the NFL, not just the
Man,
NFC.
Dave, you don't even gotta say that. Y'all whooped them.
Hey, I'm just trying to. Can I introduce the segment? This ain't about me. I know what they did to us. I'm just happy. Y'all seen the clip I put up there. I was Smokey, okay, and y'all was Craig and he was Debo. Whoop his, you know what I mean? But anyway, this is about the Dolphins who did the same thing to the Cowboys with their 5 field goals. And then I watched Hard Knocks, and then it just seemed like Mike McDaniel's always got a plan for this team. Is he gonna have enough plan for the Dolphins to get that number 1 seed? We gonna see. Fish fry, Raven wings, or Raven claw. You tell me, J-Mo. But I'm not gonna start with you. You started the last one. I'm gonna start with the Raven here. Who wins this game and why?
All right. So I think Baltimore wins this game. Obviously, right? I'm gonna choose Baltimore. Now, the reason why I think we'll beat them is because I do think we are a little soft against the run, but I think that we know that coming into this game. I don't think we'll load the box, however, because you can't load the box when you got Tyreek Hill at wide receiver. We're not going to do with somebody did put a rookie on Tyreek Hill 1-on-1 in the slot. But, yeah, I think we win. I think we're going to be able to control the clock, run the ball, even though I think we do get kind of pass happy. I think that switches this game. Then we control the clock, use our defense to get the ball back, get great field position. I know the Dolphins are kind of like I wouldn't say soft up front, but they're not great in the offensive line. So I think we can take advantage there. I'm not sure Jalen Waddle's status for the game this Sunday. If I remember correctly, I think he's leaning towards not playing than he is to playing. So that definitely helps. I mean, it sucks. I don't want to see injuries ever, but it helps us if he doesn't play. Now, Kyle Hamilton will be the wild card on our end. I saw that Kyle said he's going to do whatever it takes to play this Sunday because, boy, do we need him. Without Kyle, our defense look a little different. But that being said, we got the wild card. We have the ace in the hole. We have Lamar Jackson. I get the Dolphins were one of the first ones to, quote-unquote, blitz Lamar and see what he can't do it. But we have different weapons. When they was blitzing Lamar, you had Sammy Watkins dropping a touchdown. You had guys dropping passes. Now, yes, we do have some drops, but it's different. We don't have guys consistently dropping passes like that. The only game you can really look at like that was the Steelers. Other than that, consistent drops really haven't been a thing. So I'm going to go with the Ravens.
J-Mo?
Yeah. I see what you raving about. All right, look, man. Obviously, I'm picking the Dolphins. Shout out to Lamar. Shout out to my guy Carr. That's my bro. You feel me? I normally root for his team. You normally root for my team, except for on days like this coming up. So, obviously we have to protect Tua. If we don't protect Tua, I don't care who we play. If we don't protect Tua, it's a done deal. And I think we did a very good job protecting him against the Cowboys. It's a combination of holding off the pass rush and Tua throwing the ball out so quick with our schemes. So, defense, I can't stress this enough, man. Since Jalen Ramsey has returned, I think it was week 7, we are, across the board, probably the best defense in the NFL. Now, some of that can be attributed to, the opponents we play. What you making that face for?
The best?
Yes.
Yeah, top 3, top 5.
I said we might be across the board the best defense in the league since week 7. I'm not talking about the whole year. I'm talking about from week 7 to now.
I got you.
Yeah, you can get me.
I got you.
Get me then. So if we can get this pass rush to Lamar, and I know he likes to make dynamic plays, but we have better guys in our secondary than we had in the last 2 years or in the beginning of the year. We have better guys in our secondary now. Hopefully, Javon Holland is healthy. Hopefully Javon Holland is healthy because he is probably one of the 3 best safeties in the league this year. But, man, we can get this pass rush to get to Lamar. Zay Flowers, we got to stop Zay Flowers from killing us in the slot. The middle of our defense is very sweet. Like, our pass rush is great. Our secondary can be great. But the middle of the field, our linebackers and where the slot receivers live, like that's the weakest part of our defense, and that's the strongest part of the Ravens offense. Like they a lot of this, most of the stuff is in between the numbers. So hopefully, Vic Fangio finds a way to schematically get at the Ravens offense. Like I'm not sure how he's going to scheme the defense to try to take away some of what Baltimore does best, because what our defense does best doesn't line up with what they do best. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. But like I said, hopefully Javon Holland is there. We're coming into this game very confident, man. A lot of people thought that we peaked early because we scored 70 points and we putting up all these 40 pieces on the sorry teams. Then we started losing to the good teams, and everybody said they peaked early. Like they're not a serious team. Then all of a sudden our defense starts getting better. Our offense still is not clicking like it's supposed to be, but the defense is making plays to keep us in games and winning us games. And Tua is 2-0 against Lamar. Now I know that's not going to mean anything on paper or none of that, but psychologically, when you've beaten somebody 2 times, the only 2 times you played them, you're coming into this game with confidence. Every time we played a team with a winning record, each game we've gotten better and better and better and better until we finally got the win, which is against the Cowboys. Now this is going to be obviously the best team that we played all year, but I think that this is the best that we've been playing all year too. So I think that if Tua was trying to make a case for MVP, we ain't no joke, we a serious team, this is the game to do it against the Ravens away. Because I don't remember the last time we won an important game away from the crib. I don't remember the last time we did. It might have been when we beat Baltimore last year. That's probably the last bowl game we won for real. So this game is very important for not only like this season, but I think it's important for Tua and Mike McDaniel, like period, as far as their tenure and their career. So I'm taking the Dolphins.
Nah, I agree with everything you said. And that when was that game? That game turned into like a late shootout, right? It was 42-38.
Yeah, that was like week 2.
Yeah, they came week 3. Yeah, they
came back
down 28-1 to tie it. We get the game. Lamar put us in position to get go ahead field goal. You would hope that defense stopped the Dolphins and we give up a touchdown.
Mission failed. Next time. What they forgot to mention was the Ravens ran back the opening kickoff. Then they got an 80-yard pass, 80-yard, 7-yard pass. Man caught the ball 7 yards and then ran 50 million yards with a touchdown. So
he burnt up your guy. He burnt up y'all best one.
No, he did. But what I'm saying is, it happened on plays that don't naturally happen. It was 3 plays in that joint. So a comeback is bound to happen. Let's get it.
Well, I mean,
Marcus Peters ain't walking through that door. I told you that. I think I texted you that.
We don't speak.
No more
Marcus Peters ain't the one
we don't speak on that name on this show. We don't speak on that name on this show.
Oh, chill. That's not even. It's not even in the history.
Nah.
Pause, my dad.
Chill. You gotta chill. That is erased.
Hey, if you know, you know.
Yeah. Oh man.
But I agree with J-Mo. They have been, since Jalen Ramsey has came back, the defense has improved a lot. And also in that Cowboys game, they found a rhythm there. They said, hey, Tua, get the ball out quick. Maybe that's why some of his throws weren't really connecting the way they used to, because it's not his normal drop back. He said, look, man, Mike and I about to keep hitting me, bro, and throw the ball off quick. You got to do the same thing if you just watch that Ravens defense. You see what they did to Purdy. They said, look, once Trent went down, get to him, shake him up a little bit, and it's going to force some turnovers. But you still got Tyreek. Is Waddle playing this week?
It's trending. I think he's trending not to play.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know.
Okay, I mean, well, it
seems like every week I don't know what Waddle.
Yeah, Tyreek's still there. You still got some weapons on that offense, but again, can Vic Fangio find a way to keep Lamar Jackson in the pocket? I know a lot of defensive coordinators have said they can do it, but it's yet to be seen. The only way Lamar stay in the pocket is if he decides to stay in the pocket. So if you can keep him there, probably contain him, you got a shot. But once Lamar get out, not defensive coordinators, the refs, they also help too. Shout out to that ref that want to get tripped up all of a sudden.
They helped us.
No, I said defensive coordinators try to find a way to get Lamar in the pocket.
The ref was trying to. Are you listening?
Nah, I
calm down, my God.
But by the way, Can I go on my little tangent? I saw
Hold on, let
Ravens
me pick
fans,
my.
like,
Let me just pick
I
my
ain't even
team
gone
right
yet.
quick, man.
man, I was talking about the ref play. I was just talking about the ref play. That's it.
You can address that as soon as we done, man. Because
All right,
look,
go ahead.
this gonna be a tough one, but I gotta go with the Ravens to win it. They on the run. They on the rise right now. Lamar Jackson, like this is one of the teams. This is one of the most slept on teams in the AFC, and they the 1 seed. They talking about the Bills, and the Ravens just out here doing what they doing. They even went out and beat the 49ers the way they did, and teams are still talking about can the Cowboys win the NFC East? Like, what are y'all talking about right now? You got the Ravens out here being number one across the board in like the last few weeks. Their defense turned up. They balling like that 2000 Ravens defense, and nobody wants to talk about it.
You sure about
Hey, man, I am sure about that. Keep doing your thing, and hopefully Tyreek Hill don't do a little motion route, and then your cornerback slips, and now he gets a quick 3rd and 2. You know, don't play no man defense on crucial downs. Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, I'm also going with the Ravens. The Ravens are for the year the best defense in the league. They're number one in points. They're pretty much number one across the board when it comes to defense. And the crazy thing about this team is that you would think that a unanimous MVP would get a lot of credit for what he's doing with this team. But that seems to not be the case for Lamar. And I just don't understand it. Lamar has been winning games with no matter who his offensive coordinator is. I think I said this after the Niners and Ravens game. He's 6-1 with Marty Morningwig, and he was like 38-13 with Greg Roman, and he's now 12-3 with Todd Monken from Georgia. So I don't see. Not saying that it's not possible because Tua and the Dolphins are doing 2-0 against the Ravens. So we know it's possible that they can beat them. But I just think this Ravens team is a little different from last year. Their defense seems to be – they've had their moments this year where they have given up points late in the game. But Lamar has always done what he does and pulls out the game somehow. Now, the only 3 games they've lost this year is to 3 AFC teams. 2 divisional teams. It's the Browns and the Steelers and the Colts. And the crazy thing is all 3 of these teams are in the playoff picture. So the Dolphins are us in the playoff picture. The Dolphins right now lead their division right now. So they have an opportunity to, not only lock up the division, but they have opportunities to get to number 1 seed. But the Ravens right now are on a 5-game win streak, and they just beat the second best team in the NFL and beat them handily. So I don't see a team right now in the regular season that's going to be able to stop Lamar and the Ravens. And they've had countless injuries, and no matter what, they still pull out a win. Odell has made catches in the clutch. Nelson Aguilar has made catches in the clutch. Bateman has made catches in the clutch. So has Zay Flowers. Likely, he stepped in with their tight end being down for the rest of the year, and now look at what's going on. And Lamar, the run against the 49ers on Monday night, it didn't even look like he was going full speed, and he still made it was a 30-40 yard gain, and he barely even went full speed. So
Fred Warner,
shut up. But I just don't. The Dolphins, they definitely have been a top 3 defense since Ramsey has gotten there for sure. So their defense is really good. It's not as if this defense is lackadaisical. This defense is not trash. This is one of the best defenses in the league since Ramsey got back, and I think it's going to be a tough game. I don't expect a shootout, honestly. I expect it to be a close game. I'm expecting it to be like a 24-21, 27-24 kind of game. But I'm picking the Ravens to win.
I ain't mad at that. I can go on my tangent?
Yes.
Go ahead,
I'm going.
All right, so I see a lot of Ravens fans blaming the ref for that safety. Bruh, we got to hold up. Y'all heard me in the chat. I'm holding Lamar accountable for that. You can't decide to run back 20, 25 yards and then, yes, the ref tripping and falling was unfortunate, but are we blaming the ref for that, or are we blaming Lamar from running from the 20 to the end zone? Like, bro, what are you doing? You can't do that. either eat the sack or try to pause. I forgot Tomo's on this. My bad. You either football terms is eat the sack, bro. Like, I'm sorry, I played football.
Pause,
I didn't play
Granddad.
pause growing in high school. I played football. So you either take the sack, pause again, or
Pause,
you just
Granddad.
or you try to make a man miss, but you don't run back 20, 25 yards to your own end zone. So, yeah, it just seems like Ravens fans sometimes don't be trying to hold Lamar accountable for plays that he make that are his fault, which I'm not that guy. I'm going to always hold my guys accountable. Now, J-Mo, the reason why I made that face because you said y'all the best defense since Ramsey came back was, although I know your defense has been great since Ramsey came back, but it's still disrespectful to us to say that y'all are the best when we've been the best since not only since week 1, but week 7. Like, it's not like we fell off. Like, y'all still been balling for sure, no doubt. But we still been number 1, except for rush defense. We're probably like 10 or 9. But, yeah, we still been right there.
How is this not a primetime game?
Okay, literal, Carl. I said we just might be the best defense.
And
So I don't care about no disrespect with the Ravens. Like I said,
And
we
Mike.
2-0 the last time we played y'all. All right. So
I'm here to tell you right now,
I'm good.
we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
And that's
But-
why Lamar got that underdog mentality.
Another thing though, I want to mention, the offense has to I guess not turn the ball over. Because we can't give the Ravens good field position. Because that killed the 49ers. Not just the turnovers, but the way they were on offense when they got the ball, like it was slight work. So I just feel like if we're going like not turn on downs, but 3 and outs, punt the ball downfield, like we can't give them good field position because like Lamar is just too tough.
Hey, they put the ball in the MVP hands, and he put the MVP put the ball in our hands. That's all I can say for real. But another thing, that's what I wanted to talk about.
Pause,
The adjustment
Granddad.
we made that I think is going to be really great. We all know Darby can run. Now, I'm not saying he can run with Tyreek Hill, but he can run. Moving Marlowe to the slot was so perfect because Marlowe is a physical corner. He comes up and make tackles. He's smart. He has IQ. He's not as fast as B. Steve or Darby. Putting him on the outside, keeping Marlowe close to the football was the greatest adjustment I didn't see from the Ravens in a long time. And I think that's going to help against the Dolphins as well.
I think he said that on his podcast too. About him moving to the
I didn't hear that. I swear, I promise you, I didn't.
I didn't either. I was just making it up. I just wanted to make sure he was listening. So
Speaking of adjustments, hold on, Tom, real quick. Speaking of adjustments, we made a great adjustment as well on CD Lamb, who killed us in the first quarter. And I didn't even know he was in the game in the second and third quarter. So
why you gotta bring up old stuff?
I'm telling you, man, the defense just gets better every week, bro. Like I remember when we played Kansas City, the first half, Mahomes, the receivers was dropping the ball sometimes. But Mahomes was looking sweet in the first half. Second half, he didn't look like nothing because we adjusted. Like our defense has been doing its thing. So the pressure is really all on Tua.
Yeah, and just to speak to that too, your safety. I mean, your corners didn't even travel. So to shut CD down for almost 2 quarters. And the corners not even traveling, like Jalen Ramsey and Howard stayed in their same spots. That says a lot.
Big Fangio, man. I thought it was all hype first 2-3 weeks. I'm like, man, what the heck? And then as the year go on, our defense just started turning up.
That's what happened when you hire him as a coordinator and not a consultant. But we're gonna go to commercial break, man. When we get back, man, we're gonna bring back the not so average you're done, son. We're gonna merge the two because Joe's not here. But also, Joe, when you go to commercial break, I just want to say this. Hey, Carl, that Tubi Bowl going to be like that. Take it away, Joe.
Yo, my name is Lambo Anlo.
This is Dimitri. This is Ed Hahn.
My name is Daryl Julian, and this is
Refuse to lose sports.
Refuse to lose sports.
Refuse to Lose Sports.
Refuse to lose sports.
Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, they'll never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like told me, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, build the win, apply myself. I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win, yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Apply myself, I felt it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in, yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win, yeah. Refuse.
And welcome back. Now it's time for your done son top 5 MVP.
Not MVPs. So basically, Joe called me early and he was like, a few weeks ago, I did my not so average top 5 MVP front runners. And that stirred up a lot of commotion within the chats. Everybody was like, what? How could this person be number one? And now the running back odds have jumped and skyrocketed. I said, I got you, Joe. Don't worry about it. Let's talk about all the MVPs who were talked about before the season started. And now their chances of becoming MVP is done, son. So we're going to start it off like this. We're going to do a couple honorable mentions before we get into the actual players because, these betting odds. And for all my betting people out there, the odds go crazy with the features. So we're going to start off with Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow coming to the offseason, right before the leg injury. We don't know what it was. Was it Achilles? Was it a calf? Was it an ankle? We don't know. But they was balling like that at first. And then, the odds for him to become MVP after they lost to Mahomes and Burrowhead Stadium, they said the MVP odds is there. But now it's only honorable mention because you got hurt. You might have won MVP, but you're done, son. And then we got to go to LA, the Golden Boy. Come on now. Justin Herbert. Everybody thought Justin Herbert was going to make the jump. I picked the Chargers to be number one in the AFC because of that. He got Kellen Moore. He got all the weapons. The defense is there. Now look at the season. The coach is gone. He's hurt. And now the Chargers fans, that one Charger fan, she don't know what to do with herself. So, hey, Herbo, MVP chances this season? Done, son. Now let's get into the fun part of this. Everyone's favorite quarterback. This guy, I'm going to give him some grace because he just won a Super Bowl. But the season that he's playing this year, it's a no-go. Put Mahomes up there for me. Hey, Mahomes, last season, right?
I knew y'all was going to do that.
You almost threw for 5,300 yards, 41 TDs, 12 interceptions. Well, guess what's down and guess what's up? Your yards is down. Your touchdowns is down. But them interceptions, they up, son. So your MVP chances, done, son. Hey, you gonna like this one though, Carl. I'm gonna make it up for you. Because you know who's next. FJA. Let's make it happen. For some reason, every season, he leads the league in turnovers. But guess what they want to throw in the fine print? But he leads in touchdowns as well. Well, guess what else he's not leading in? MVP odds. Because that team, they don't trust him like that. Now they like, let's run the ball. He got his offensive coordinator fired. Now they want to run the ball. So if you ask me, Cooks is really the MVP for the Bills. Actually, the running back coaches are. Hey, Stephon Diggs. One person, a FFC coach said, when it get cold outside, you go missing. Is it Josh Allen's fault? Maybe, because sometimes you want to throw a tablet at him. So Josh Allen, you thinking you won an MVP this season? Done, son.
You're done, son.
This one brings joy to my heart. I promise this one brings joy to my heart. The next one, AP. Come on, man. You can't say his name without saying AP. AP hurts. Hashtag feel them L's. Hashtag, I'm not going to say too much, man. But look, your man was balling out last season. They would say it's the RPO. Some would say it was the running game. Some would say the defense in the secondary getting to the quarterback was making all this happen. Oh, the schedule was so easy. They didn't play anybody. Okay, cool. We made it to the Super Bowl. We slipped and slide on a couple more L's because you can't spell Philadelphia without three of them. That's all I'm saying. The losing streak continues. No one knows what's going on, but I'm not going to give you too much because you were still trying to hand the ball off at times, but you handed it off in the wrong direction this season. The interceptions is up, son, and now the MVPs, you're done, son.
You're done, son.
But this one here, man, I always ask, I say, hey, everybody keep talking about my boy not top 10. They keep saying that he can't win the big game. He's never been in the conversation for MVP. So they said, okay, we're going to give you a stretch where you play nothing but bum teams so you can get your numbers up. And that's exactly what he did. He ran them up. Hey, Prescott, here we go. You had one job, bro. Just one job. Just go out there and beat the Bills. You can't beat the Bills? Okay, try to do it against the Dolphins. You had your moment, but your defense let you down. I don't think they will ever put you back in the MVP conversation now.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
I don't think they're going to be no next time. Jerry might get them out of here. Hey, hit the here we go one more time. You got it. I know you searching for it.
You're done, son.
Oh, the producer set me up for that one. It's all good. Sam Howell will never be on this list. But those are my you're done sons for MVP favorites. I give you some of these odds. Like Mahomes, when the season started, he was plus 600. Now he plus 15K. Josh Allen was 750. Now he 800. Some people still got some love for him. Jalen Hurts was 900. Now it's plus 4K. Who knows? Maybe they could beat up on these next two teams and he can probably win MVP. I'm lying. Dak Prescott was 25, 92,000. That's them Cowboy fans in Vegas. I don't know what's wrong with them. And of course, you know, Burrow and Herbert not going to have any odds because they done for the season. Bounce back next year. Carl, I know you got a lot to say because Mahomes' picture is up there and he's smiling. Taylor Swift did not help me with this list. That's all I'm saying.
I ain't got really much to say. I ain't really got much to say. I pretty much agree with the list, to be honest. I just figured y'all would make Mahomes' head bigger because, yeah, but there was a comment that said Brady would never, and then like literally Dave posted a stat that Brady was a part of of something that Mahomes did. So I'm like, Brady would because he did. Like what? So get out of here. But nah, I agree with the list, man. And I know a lot of people trying to put Josh Allen back in the MVP race, which is crazy, right? Because they're trying to put him back in the race for winning. When in reality, James Cook has been the catalyst to the winning. But when it comes to Lamar, you're trying to discredit Lamar because he don't got the numbers, but he's the catalyst of the winning. Like Josh Allen beat the Cowboys. We're having 92 passing yards. Like, are we serious? We're gonna give that to Josh Allen when James Cook had 179 rushing yards? And then they go against the Chargers, and you need a game-winning field goal against the Chargers, who is clearly giving up with Easton Stick, shout out North Dakota State, at quarterback, and we're going to boost him in MVP after this? Are we serious right now? And let's talk about the Chiefs game. The Chiefs game, who did most of the damage? James Cook. James Cook accounted for most of Josh Allen passing yards. James Cook accounted for one of the 2 touchdowns the Bills had while Josh Allen ran the other one. He didn't even throw the other one, but you don't want to use Lamar rushing stats because that's not what a quarterback is supposed to do. So get Josh Allen out of here. Now you're trying to raise him up in MVP.
Dave, J-Mo?
No, I mean, it's a pretty solid list. I mean, the MVP is only Lamar's the front runner. Christian McCaffrey is second to me. And then the only way Tua can even – people got Tyreek in front of Tua. The only way Tua can even – like, the only reason why he's not out of it is because he's about to play Lamar. If he beats Lamar, then he has a chance. But other than that, like, these guys don't have a chance. Mahomes just don't have a chance just off of the image that he's had the last couple of years. He's nowhere near what he even looks like. So – he just looks like total trash right now, but his stats probably not trash. It's just that we so used to Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? So Josh Allen, I agree with everything Carl just said. Like, get Josh Allen out of here for MVP. I don't even have to explain. Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow, like, come on. I mean, they look like Murph and DiCaprio up there. Stop it. They don't. Yeah, neither one of them even qualify. Justin Herbert is like the Luka Doncic of the NFL. Dog. Every year in the beginning of the season, they try to throw him up there, and Luka Doncic performs. But I'm just saying, like, this young guy, they try to throw him up there like he's one of the guys. And I don't know what kind of situation Justin Herbert needs to where, you know, he's going to start entering these conversations. And Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts, I mean, they fell off, so it is what it is. But I agree with this. These guys are done, son.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't got much else to say other than what they said. I'm just glad that AP Hurts is on this list. AP all picks Hurts.
App hurts.
It's just good to see that two of these quarterbacks my team blew out. So it's just good to see. That's all.
You just had to find a way, didn't you?
That's all. Hey, you took your shot. I had to take mine.
You right. Hey, we'll see y'all in the playoffs. One of them.
And
you really want that?
The same result's gonna happen.
At the end of the day, Carl, you gotta go through Santa Clara. It don't matter. So if you want to get to the Super Bowl, you gotta go through them. I don't see them losing the next 2 games and giving up the 1 seed. So you gotta see them. Well, that's your done, son. If y'all want to add some people to the list, let me know. We can do that now. Y'all got anybody y'all want to add?
Not to the list, but I saw something I thought was pretty interesting.
Oh, go ahead.
I saw somebody say that Matt Stafford should enter the MVP race. I feel like that's kind of interesting though, because going into the year, nobody had the Rams even remotely close to playoff contention. They honestly, I thought I saw people saying the Rams had the worst roster in the NFL. Matt Stafford actually has been playing really well. Puka Nacua is up there top 5 in receiving yards, which again, another receiver having a great year, with Matt Stafford at quarterback. Matt Stafford is now 8-7 with the Rams. They've won 4 of their last 5 of their last 6, or whatever the number may be. Now I get Kyron Williams is a strong catalyst in that as well, but Matt Stafford has been playing really good football as of late.
It sounds like the CJ Stroud effect. That's what that sounds like.
Yeah, it's interesting, but I think it's way too late for him to be able to get in the conversation.
Yeah, it's too late. Like, you can't just.
I'm not saying the front runner. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying you can't get in the conversation. It's late.
He 8-7.
They can be 10. They win their last 2 and go 10-7. I know you don't agree with that, but it's possible.
I'm just saying
they got to play them, right?
Get into an MVP discussion this late, like I think it's too late. He's gonna have to throw. He's gonna have to throw 7 touchdowns each game.
No bull. That ain't happening.
I don't know. Now, me personally, I know I'm a Dolphins fan, but it don't look like Tyreek getting 2,000, and I feel like that was the only way he was gonna get the MVP. So he might be done, son.
I mean,
that's by the letter of the law, though. That's just how they do it. I feel you though, but I feel like
I'm just saying, if he ain't gonna get 2,000, he's done.
You're done, son.
Mm-hmm. So how can Purdy get back to being a front runner?
He can't.
I was about to say the same thing Dave just said.
He can't.
Sound like Purdy need to be added to the.
He can't.
He the missing link.
Sure about that?
I mean, yeah, you could definitely add him. He had a terrible game, 4 interceptions. There's no way he can get back into it.
Never mind. I'm gonna go on another team.
He did. We'll talk about that in the chat. I know. He's definitely gonna be prepared for us to talk about that in the chat. But again, you're done, son. We'll see what happens as the season plays out. Who actually going to win MVP? Are they going to finally give it to someone other than the quarterback? We don't know, because Lamar Jackson just came out of nowhere and jumped the cut line, like I said on the last episode. It might be his. We'll see what the Dolphins got to say about that. Guys, we want to get to the last word so we can get up out of here. Carl got to watch the Pop-Tarts.
I got to cook. I got to do a lot. Am I going first?
No, you can go ahead. Pop-Tart, Carl.
All right, so, much respect to the Dolphins, much respect to my dog, J-Mo. It's going to be a good one. I'm expecting a really good game. Obviously, I hope to win so we can clinch this number 1 seed in the road to the playoffs, go through Baltimore. MSU, we got a tough game this Saturday, I believe, against Indiana State. Y'all might be like, oh, it's Indiana State. No, Indiana State's a really good Missouri Valley conference team. They have 1 loss in the year. I talked about this on CTC, I think. They got 2 really good bucket getters. It's going to be a hard game. Pistons play the Celtics tonight. I don't expect much. I just been talking my trash because that's what I do. But I expect a blowout. I expect, like I said, man, 30 ball loading. I said it's probably 2-3 weeks ago. We're going to hit 30 games losing streak. It is what it is. Other than that, appreciate y'all for having me on the show as always. I will be live later to talk about tomorrow's bowl games and go over the bowl games that I recapped yesterday.
Carl, you're definitely going to lose. I just heard Kev's message.
Pistons and Celtics, expect a Tubi movie. Listen, yeah, shout out to R2L, man. It's always a pleasure, coming on and talking some sports with the guy. Shout out my guy, Carl. It's going to be a war this weekend, man. It was a battle last time we played, and hopefully it's a battle this time. Shout out to my Sixers, man. First W of the year without Embiid. We are 20-5 with Embiid and 1-4 without him. So we just might be a number one team in the East if he were to play all of these games. But we know he's not going to do that. And yeah, man, Embiid, Maxey, best duo in the league. I'm thinking that this is going to be Embiid's best playoff run, and we still trying to figure out if we're going to keep Tobias Harris or not. So, it's more to see down that road. But Dolphins, man, this is the last chance to prove to everybody that what I've been saying on these episodes is right. All right, don't make me look like a fool. Just go out there, play a good game. Of course, we want to win. But if we go out there and play a hell of a game and lose, I'm feeling good still. Now, not trying to say all the moral victories, and y'all know how people be saying. I'm just saying, when we play against these good teams, we're getting better and better and better. So I'm expecting us to play a good game, and we'll see what happens, man. Shout out to R2L.
Martin on the show?
You said what?
Go ahead.
That was funny. I heard what you said. I'm mad he played MVP because I was just about to say there was a stat that was posted in the NBA chat about Jalen Williams from OKC Thunder. I was like, man, that's great that they said that about him because on Tuesday, Jordan Poole scored 30 points in the Wizards game. So I was like, why y'all don't want to share them records?
Thank you. Thank you.
Why you ain't do that why you ain't do that when he said something about the Pistons? Like,
I said we was going to lose.
It don't matter.
Hey, Tomo, you would have to play that clip 27 or 27 or 28? 28 times.
Bro may never know.
Just keep it on the loop. But that's all I'm saying is when Jordan Poole get 30 points, man, why we can't talk about it? It was in a losing effort, but he got 30. Anyway, Dallas, man, go out there and win this game, man, so I could Badger call for another week. It's already good in the NBA chat that I can talk about the Pistons. Them open trials. They just called me back, man. They
send you to DC.
Nah, they not trading. Why would they trade me? They're
not trading you. They sending you is a difference.
Nah, they need to send the team. Never mind. Go ahead, Dave.
I'm turning up the trash talking to college basketball chat. Maryland.
Don't write back, Tomo. Don't write back.
Last words from me. Shout out to my rookie, Jaime Jaquez. Had one of the best games as a rookie on Christmas Day. I do know that Embiid was out, but two of the best players on both teams were out. So, and honestly, it didn't really mean much to me or J-Mo because both our top players is out. But I'm glad to see that my rookie's playing well. He's been playing really good this year. He's in the conversation for Rookie of the Year. I don't think he's leading it, but he's in the conversation for sure. And yeah, I'm just excited.
He is in the conversation.
Yeah, what did you talk about, Joe?
He's not going to win it, obviously, because it was already predetermined. But he's definitely in the convo.
Yeah, he top 4, top 3 or 4.
Thank you.
Joe, I'm gonna tell you that signs of you being a good producer when every time you play a sound effect, everybody responds.
Yeah, you're right. But San Fran, we got to get back on the win column. We got thrashed on Monday night at home. It's time to go to Washington, Chase Young return, and beat the brakes off the Commanders. It shouldn't be a close game. Even though Sam Howell's not playing with Jacoby Brissett coming as a starting quarterback now. So, let's take care of business. And Hurricanes, even though they lost their bowl game today, they did put up a good. They put up a good fight. They lost 31-24, but it's the bad thing is it's the 5th straight bowl game they've lost, which is not good. But I'm excited about the all-season recruiting class has been good. So let's go to you.
Y'all lost to Rutgers, and Rutgers quarterback had 84 passing yards. I'm disgusted.
Hey, all I'm saying is I'm excited for next season.
Dave, don't let a Piston fan talk to you like that.
I bet on the game, Tomo. I'm not sick. And I picked them on CTC.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's
Kev, right. Y'all up 23-17 right now.
Oh, I know.
Carl, you a different animal when you bet, bro. That's all I'm saying. You a different breed.
What I do?
Go ahead, Tomo. Go ahead, Tomo. What else we got?
I said, no, we out of here. Carl, man, I can't believe it, man. This might be the last. This is the last episode of the year, and you definitely had another pause moment. It's crazy, bro.
Bro, that's because whatever, bro. I don't even care.
Hey, producer, let's go home, man. Let's go home, producer.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.